Very good afternoon, dear students. The last class discussed about very important topic is solve the linear equation by using the Cramer rule. How we are find the x and y values. Yesterday, how many problems we are discussing? 3 problems. Now we are discussing fourth problem. What is the fourth problem? They given 3 kgs of sugar and 7 kgs of rice. The sum of the 3 kgs of sugar and 7 kgs of rice, the total cost they given 550 rupees. You don't know what is the cost of sugar, what is the cost of rice. You don't know, that's why we are doing first. Let the cost of sugar be x, let the cost of rice be assumed y. So now according to question, 3 kgs of sugar and 7 kgs of rice, the total cost they given 550 rupees, and 7 kgs of sugar and 3 kgs of rice, the total sugar and rice they given total amount is 630 by using the Cramer rule. So by using the Cramer rule, so to solve the linear equation, finally we have to find the x and y values. How to form the equation is, sir, they are not giving the what is the cost of sugar. So what is the cost of sugar they did not given. What is the cost of rice they give not given. That's why first you are assuming let the cost of sugar we can assume x. Let the cost of rice we are assuming b. So first of all, you don't know, that's why we are assuming let the cost of sugar be, assuming x rupees, assuming x rupees, and the cost of rice be assuming y rupees. So they are not giving the what is the cost of sugar they did not giving, what is the cost of rice they did not giving. That's why we are assuming let the cost of sugar be assuming x rupees, let the cost of rice be assuming y rupees. According to question, what is given 3 kgs of sugar and 7 kgs of rice, the total cost they given 550 rupees is given that. So given that they give sum of the total cost value is 550. That's why 3 kgs of sugar. What is 1 kg of sugar we assuming? X. That's why 3x plus 7 kgs of rice. 7. What is the cost of rice we assuming? Y. So 3x plus 7y is equal to what is the total amount they have given? 550 rupees. So you all understood how came this equation means they are given 3 kgs of sugar. 3 kgs of sugar means 3 into what is the kg of sugar value? Don't know. That's why we are assuming x. That's why 3 kgs of sugar plus 7 kgs of rice, the total amount they are given 550 rupees. Second one, what is given? 7 kgs of sugar, 3 kgs of rice, they given total amount they are given 630. So you understand how can this equation is 3 kgs of sugar and 7 kgs of rice. The total amount, total means sum of the sugar and rice. That's why we are taking addition. Sum of the 3 kgs of sugar, 7 kgs of rice. The total cost they are given 550 rupees. And 7 kgs of sugar and 3 kgs of rice. The total cost they are given 630. Total cost means we are definitely adding now. That's why we are adding 7 kgs of sugar plus 3 kgs of rice. They are given 630. What they given? By using the Cramer rule. We can use the Cramer rule, find the x and y values. What is the first condition? Let first we are taking delta. Delta which values we are taking? Delta we are taking determinant of coefficient of x y values in the given equation. Delta value can take in the given equation, x y coefficient value we are taking. In the given equation, what is x y coefficient value? X coefficient value is 3, y coefficient value is 7 here. Second equation x coefficient value is 7, so y coefficient value is 3. So delta value we take from the given two equations, we can take only x y coefficient values. In the two equations, x coefficient value is 3, y coefficient value is 7. So 3, 7. Second equation x coefficient value is 7, y coefficient value is 3. Now which formula applying? Determination of the cross multiplication method. Now we are applying cross multiplication method. Now 3, 3 is 9. You can write step by step. 3 into 3 minus 7 into 7 implies 3 3 is 9 minus 7 7 is 49. is equal to 9 minus 49 value is minus 40. This is delta value. This is delta value. Next we are taking delta 1. We are assuming delta 1. Delta 1 means which values we are taking from delta. From delta, first column replaced by, from delta, first column replaced by constant value C1, C2, 550, 630. First column replaced by C1, C2 value is 550, 630. Second column is as it is. You understood? Delta means we are taking xy coefficient value in the given equation. Delta 1 means according to from delta value, first column replaced by C1, C2 value is 550, 630. Second column right as this. Now we are also applying cross multiplication method. So 550 into 3 cross multiplication, we can take middle minus compulsory. 550 into 3 minus 630 into 7. So we simplify. 3 into 0, 0, 3 5s are 15, 3 5s are 51 is 16. Let me get it out. 1650 minus 630 to 7, 7 into 0, 0, 7 3s are 21, 7 6s are 42, 42 plus 2, 44. So 4410. So now 4410 minus 650. 0 minus 0, 11 minus 5 is 6. 13 minus 6 is 13. Remaining you are taking 1 here. 10 is there. 10 minus 5 is 10. The 11 over 1 is there. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 is not subtracting for this. We are taking 10. So 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. Next, how many elements are left here? Only 3. It is not subtracting the 6. That's why we are taking 1. 13. 13 minus 6, 7. Remaining here 3 is 3 minus 1. So what is the highest value symbol taken? That's why 2760. So delta 1 is equal to 1650 minus 400, 4410 value is minus 2760. So delta 1 is 1. Next we are taking delta 2. Determinant of from delta. From delta, second column replaced by first column as it is. Second column replaced by constant value is 550, 630. First column as it is. Second column replaced by C1, C2 value is 550 and 630. Now we are applying cross multiplication method. 3 into 630 minus 550 into 7. So now simplify this one. 3 into 0, 0, 3 3 is 9, 3 6 is 18 minus 7 into 0, 0, 7 5 is 35, 7 5 is 35 plus 3 is 3850. 3850 minus 1890. 0, 15 minus 1 is 6, 17 minus 8 is 9. Next is 2 minus 1 is 1. So highest value symbol is minus 1960. This is delta 2 value. We are calculating delta value. Delta value take from the given equation xy coefficient values. So xy coefficient value is 3773. Now we are applying cross multiplication method. 3 3 is 9 minus 7 7 is 49. 9 minus 49 value is delta is equal to minus 40. Delta 1 from the delta value first column replaced by C1 C2 value is 550, 630. Second column right as is. After that cross multiplication, 550 into 3 value is 1650 minus 7 into 630 value is 4410. So now 1650 minus 4410 value is negative 2760 because of highest value symbol is negative. That's why we are taking negative. So delta value is minus 40. Delta 1 value is minus 2760. Next delta 2 from delta. Delta 1 your first column replaced. Delta 2 means second column replaced. From delta value second column replaced by 550, 630. First column you are writing as it is. After that we are applying cross multiplication. Finally we get the delta 2 values minus 1960. So after that to calculate x value and y value. So what is the condition? then X's condition is delta 1 by delta. What is the delta 1 value is minus 2760 by minus 40. Delta 1 value is minus 2760 divided by delta value is minus 40. Minus minus get cancel, 0 0 get cancel, 4 1 ja 4, 69 ja. So x value how much? 69. Next, what is the y value condition is delta 2 by delta. What is the delta 2 values? Minus 1960 by delta value is minus 40. Numerator minus denominator minus get cancel, 0 0 get cancel, 4 1 ja 4, 49 ja. So finally we get the values x is equal to 69 and y is equal to 49. But what is the x value assuming? The cost of sugar be 69 rupees. The cost of rice be assuming 49 rupees. Finally conclusion, right? The cost of sugar be x rupees. What is x rupees are getting? 69 rupees. That's why 69 rupees. And cost of rice be, the cost of rice be y rupees. Y what is the value we are getting? 49 rupees. So everyone understood? They are given three equation. By using the grammar rule, how to find the x and y? This is the procedure. First we have to find the two linear equation. After that we have to apply delta. What is the delta? From the given equation we are taking xy coefficient values. Delta 1 from the delta first column replaced by C1 value is 550, 630. Delta 2 from the delta second column replaced by 550, 630. After that applying the cross multiplication, delta value we are getting minus 40, delta 1 value getting minus 2760, delta 2 value we are getting minus 1960. After that x value conditions delta 1 by delta substitute the values, finally we get the value is 69. Y condition is delta 2 by delta, substitute the values, finally we get the 49. What is x value assuming? The cost of sugar. The cost of sugar, the amount is x rupees. What is x value getting? 69 rupees. Next, what is the cost of rice be? Y rupees. What is the y value getting? 49 rupees. That's why the cost of sugar is 69 rupees. The cost of rice is 49 rupees. So everyone understood how to solve the given equation? So listen students, the next question is same related question. A 15 kgs of commodity A and 17 kgs of commodity B, the together cost value is 241 rupees. Here also they did not give the what is the cost of commodity A, what is the cost of commodity B. That's why first to calculate price of commodity A, to calculate what is the price of commodity B. According to question they given 15 kgs of commodity A and 17 kgs of commodity B, the together cost they given 241 rupees. Second one, 25 kgs of commodity A and 13 kgs of commodity B, together cost they given 279. They are asking to find the price of each per kg by using the grammar rule. By using the grammar rule to calculate what is the cost of commodity A, what is the cost of commodity B. They are not giving price. That's why we are assuming let the cost of commodity A value can assume B. Next, let the cost of commodity B can assume Y. So according to the solution, let the cost of commodity AB can assume X rupees and cost of commodity B can assume Y rupees. Given that 15 kgs of commodity A. So what is the price of the commodity A? We are assuming X. That's why 15 kgs of commodity A plus 17 kgs of commodity B, together cost they given 241 rupees. Because of Together cost they given 250. Actually we are adding or not? That's why we are adding. Second one, 25 kgs of commodity A, 13 kgs of commodity B. Together cost they given 279. To calculate what is the cost of commodity A, what is the cost of commodity B by using the Cramer rule. So first we are finding the equation. After that we are applying Cramer rule. Right? First we are using delta. Delta which values are taking in the given equation. We are taking xy coefficient value. From the given two equation we are taking xy coefficient value. X coefficient value what? 15. Y coefficient value what? 17. Second equation x coefficient is 25. The y coefficient is 13. Now we are applying cross multiplication. 15 into 13 minus 17 into 25. Here delta value we are taking from the given equation xy coefficient values. That's why xy coefficient given is 15, 17, 25, 13. After that we are applying cross multiplication method. So 15 into 3 how much? 15 3 is 45. 4 is left. 15 into 1 is 51. 15 plus 4 is 19. So 15 into 30 value is 195 minus 17 into 25. 17 into 25 value is 425. 17 into 25 value is 425. After that subtracting. So delta is equal to 195 minus 425 value is minus 230. Minus 230. That is delta. Next we are taking delta 1. From delta first column replaced by constant value is 241 to 79. 241 to 79. From delta second column right, this 17 and 13. Now we are applying cross multiplication method is 241 into 13 minus 279 into 17. So 241 into 13. 241 into 13 value is 3133. 3133 minus 279 into 17 values. That value is 4743. So delta 1 is equal to 3133 minus 4743. That value is minus 1610. Next we are calculating delta 2. Delta 2. Determinant of from delta second column replaced by C1 and C2 value is 241 270. From first column is as it is. From delta first column as it is. Second column replaced by constant value is C1 C2 value is 249 and so 279. After that cross multiplication formula we can apply 15 into 279 minus 25 into 241. So in simplification 15 into 279 value is 4185. 4185. 25 into 241 value is 6025. 6025. Delta 2 is equal to 15 into 279 value is 4185 minus 25 into 240 value is 6025. After the subtracting the both the values you are getting is minus 1840. So delta value knows, delta 1 value knows, delta 2 value knows. After that you are calculating x value and y value. What is the explanation? Delta 1 by delta. So what is the delta 1 value is minus 1610 divided by delta value is minus 230. Minus 230. Now numerator minus denominator minus get cancelled. Here 0 get cancelled. Remaining left of the element is 161 divided by 23. Now only 23 1 ja, 23 7 ja. So now x value is 7. Next to y is equal to, the condition is delta 2 by delta. What is the delta 2 condition? Delta 2 what is the value? Minus 1080. into 100 40 divided by delta value is minus 2300. Minus minus get cancel, 0 0 get cancel, 23 1 ja, 23 1 ja, 23 8 ja. So now x value is 7 and y value is 8. What is x value you are assuming? So the cost of commodity value is 7 rupees. The cost of commodity value is 8 rupees. Hence, the cost of commodity AB 7 rupees because of x value. That's x value what is you are getting 7. Next to cost of commodity B, that cost is 8 rupees. This is a required solution. What they are asking, 15 kgs of commodity A and 17 kgs of commodity B, together cost they are given 241. What is the per kg of commodity value? You don't know. What is the per kg of cost commodity B? You don't know. That's why we are assuming. Let the cost of commodity A we are assuming X. Let the cost of commodity B we are assuming Y. According to given question, these two equations are formed. After that, we are by using the Cramer rule. That's why we are applying Cramer rule. That's why they did not mention Cramer rule. Directly we are solving the both consider equation number 1, consider equation number 2. We can apply the there are two methods there. We are applying substitute method or else we are applying infinite method. This is the fifth question solution. So everyone understood how to find the delta value, delta 1 value, delta 2 value. After that, finally to calculate x and y value. This is the provision. Next to last question in this method. See the last question in this method. In before all the question only they given two linear equations. But the last question, how many given linear equations? There are given three linear equations. Take the three linear equation. How many variables is there? X variable, y variable, z variable. In before only two variables, x variable and y variable. That's why you are calculating x value and y value. But here how many variables is there? There are three variables is there. How many variables is there? There are three variables is there. First is x variable, y variable, z variable. That's why we are how many values are calculating? One is x value, another one is y value, last one is z value by using the Cramer rule. Already I am given procedure how to solve this question. Means see the solution. Solution. First, what is the given equation? Given linear equations are given linear equations are the very easy. X plus y plus z is equal to 6. 2x plus y minus z is equal to 1. X minus y plus z is equal to 2. So what are the given three linear equation? You are writing as this. How many values you are calculating? X value, y value, z value. Before we are calculating delta, delta 1, delta 2 because of only two variables. But here how many variables is there? There are three variables. That's why we are calculating delta, delta 1, delta 2, delta 3. First to calculate delta. How to take delta? Let delta. Delta we can take what are the given equation? X coefficient, y coefficient, z coefficient. We are taking determinant of x, y, z coefficient in the given equation. What is the first equation? X, y, z coefficient. X coefficient value is 1, y coefficient value also 1, z coefficient value also 1. Second equation, x coefficient is 2, the y coefficient is not there 1, so z coefficient is minus 1. Next, third equation, x coefficient is 1, the y coefficient is minus 1, z coefficient is 1. In before, there are 2 by 2 matrix, like a 2 by 2 matrix, that's why by cross multiplication method. But here how many? What is the order of the matrix? They are 3 by 3 matrix. Whenever 3 by 3 matrix is there, first to top consider positive alternative, negative, positive symbol. So whenever 3 by 3 matrix is there, so top we are consider plus, negative, plus. Now see the question, how to find this one? First one you are taking, take determinant of 1 present in the first row and first column is eliminated. One is present in the first row, first column is eliminated. Left of the element we can write. What is the left of the element? 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. What is the symbol here? Negative. Second element is 1. Only you are taking first row elements only. First one you are taking. So first row, first column element, remaining elements we are taking. Symbol is negative. Element is 1. 1. This element present in first row and second column is eliminated. Left of the element. What is left of the element? 2 minus 1 1 1. 2 minus 1 1 1. Next, what is the symbol? Plus. What is the third element? 1. So determinant of 1 present in the first row and third column is eliminated. What is the left of the elements? 2 1 1 minus 1. 2 1 1 minus 1. So everyone understood how came these values? This is 3 by 3 matrix. Cross multiplication method is not a possibility. That's why whenever 3 by 3 matrix they are given, top to consider plus, negative, plus. So first you are taking first element, 1 you are taking 1 present in the first row and first column eliminated. What is the left of the element? 1 minus 1 minus 1. That is why 1 into determinant of left of the elements we are taking. Symbol is negative. Second element what we are taking? 1. 1 present in the first row, second column eliminated. Left of the element is 2 minus 1 1 1. Next to plus. Third element is 1. 1 present in the first row, third column eliminated, remaining 2 1 1 minus 1. Now we are only 2 by 2 method. Thus we are applying cross multiplication method. So 1 into 1 1. Directly I am taking 1 into 1 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. Everyone understood? 1 into 1 1 minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. Next, minus 1 into, here also applying cross multiplication. 2 into 1 is 2 minus 1 into minus 1 is minus 1 plus 1. Here also applying cross multiplication. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 minus 1 into 1 is 1. Simplify this one. 1 into 1 minus 1 value is 0 minus 1 into minus plus 2 plus 1 value is 3 plus 1 into minus 2 minus 1 value is minus 3. This one 0, this one minus 3, minus 3. So what is the delta value? When we get the value is minus 6. Next to calculating delta 1, delta 2, delta 3, delta 1. Delta 1 which value we are taking from the delta? First column replaced by C1, C2, D1, D2, D3 value is 6, 1, 2. From delta, first column replaced by constant value is 6, 1, 2. Next, second column, third column by as this 1, 1, minus 1, 1, minus 1, 1. So now, this one also 3 by 3 matrix. That's why cross multiplication is not possibility. That's why you have now consider plus, negative, plus. First element what is there? 6. First element what is there? 6 is there. 6 present in the first row. First column element, remaining element is 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. 6 is present in the first row. First column eliminated. Left of the element is 1 minus 1 1 1. Second symbol is negative. The element is 1. Determinant of, here 1 present in the first row and second column eliminated. Left of the element is 1 minus 1 1. 1 minus 1 1. Third element symbol is plus. Third element is 1. After take determinant. So 1 present in the first row. Third column is eliminated. Left of the element is 1 1 2 minus 1. Now applying the cross multiplication method. 1 into 1 1 minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1 minus 1. Applying cross multiplication method. 1 into 1 1 minus 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 plus 1 into 1. Here also applying cross multiplication method. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1 minus 2 into 1 is 2. Simplify this one. 6 1 minus 1 is 0 minus 1 minus 1 is plus 2. 1 plus 2 3. 3 into 1 is 3 minus 1 into minus 2 not product. Minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. Minus 3 into plus 1 is minus 3. So delta 1 value also minus 6. Next to calculating delta 2 from delta will first column replaced by constant value delta 2, second column from delta, second column replaced by 6 1 2, first column and third column write as this 1 2 1, second column replaced by 6 1 2, first column third column is as this minus 1 2. Each element we are taking from the delta only. So delta 1 from first column replaced, delta 2 is second column replaced, delta 3 is third column replaced. Now we are taking delta 2 second column replaced. So now here also 3 by 3 consider plus negative plus. What is the first element? 1. So 1 take determinant 1 present in the first one, first element, remaining left of the element is 1 minus 1 2 1. Next symbol is negative, element is 6, take the determinant 6 present in the first one, second column eliminated, remaining is 2 minus 1 1 1, 2 minus 1 1 1, plus symbol is plus, element is 1, take determinant of plus 1 present in the first two, third column eliminated, remaining left of the element is 2 1 1 2, 2 1 1 2. So now applying cross multiplication method, 1 into cross multiplication method, 1 into 1 1, 2 into minus 1 is minus 2, minus 6. Here also applying cross multiplication method because of 2 by 2 matrix. 2 into 1 is 2, minus 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, plus 1 into, here also applying cross multiplication method, 2 into 2 4, minus 1 into 1 is 1. Now simplify this one, minus of minus plus, 1 plus 2 3, 3 into 1 is 3, minus 6 into 2, minus into minus plus, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 6 are 18, plus 4 minus 1 3, 3 into 1 is 3. So now 3 plus 3 6 minus 18 is equal to minus 12. This is a delta 2 value is minus 12. Next we are calculating delta 3. So now from delta, third column replaced by constant value 6 1 2. First column, second column, right? This first column is 1 2 1. Second column is 1 1 minus 1. Third column replaced by 6 1 2. How many? What is out of the matter? 3 by 3. That's why we are consider top positive, negative, positive. What is the first one here? 1. So 1 into determinant of 1 present in the first one, first element left of the element is 1 1 minus 1 2. What is the second symbol? Negative. Second element is 1. So 1 into determinant of 1 present in the first one, second column left of the element is 2 1 1 2, 2 1 1 2. What is the third symbol here? Plus. What is the element here? Third element is 6. 6 present in the first one, third column is eliminated. 6 present in the first row and third column is eliminated. What is left of the elements? 2 1 1 minus 1, 2 1 1 minus 1. Now which method you are applying? Cross multiplication method. So 1 into cross multiplication, 1 into 2 is 2, minus minus 1 into 1 is minus 1, minus 1 into, here also applying cross multiplication method, 2 into 2 4, minus 1 into 1 is 1, plus 6 into applying cross multiplication method, 2 into minus 1 is minus 2, minus 1 into 1 is 1. Now simplify, minus of minus plus 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 into 1 is 3, minus 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 into minus 1 is minus 3, minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3, minus 3 into 6 is minus 18, minus 3 plus 3 get cancelled, that value is minus 18. This is delta 3. Finally we are calculating delta value we got, delta value is got, delta 2 value got, delta 3 value got. What is the final answer to calculate? X, Y, Z values. Then what is the x condition? X is equal to delta 1 by delta. What is the delta 1 value is? Delta 1. The delta 1 value is minus 6. Delta 1 also minus 6. Minus 6 on the minus, that value is 1. Next, y is equal to, that condition is delta 2 by delta. What is the delta value got? Minus 12. So minus 12 divided by delta value is nothing but minus 6. So now minus minus get cancelled, 6 1 ja, 6 2 ja. So now finally we got the y value is 2. Next to calculate z value. So z is equal to delta 3 by delta. So what is the delta 3 values? Delta 3 value is minus 18 divided by delta value is minus 6. Minus minus get cancelled. 6 1 ja, 6 3 ja. So we got z value is 3. Final what is the answers? X is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, z is equal to 3. So very important in this method. So very easy also. Only when not 3 by 3 matters is given, stop to consider plus negative plus. First element we are taking that column, that y is eliminating left of the element. We are like that. After the final you have to solve all the determinants. D1 value you got, D2 value you got, D3 value you got. Finally we have to prove that x, y, z values. What is x condition? Delta 1 by delta. Substitute the delta 1 by delta. That condition x value you got 1. Next y is equal to delta 2 by delta. Substitute the values. Y value you got 2. Next delta 3 is z is equal to delta 3 by delta. Substitute the values. Finally we got the z value. This is the process to find the x and y z values. Okay, everyone understood? So left of the question we will discuss tomorrow. Thank you all.